Hello, my name is Lori Mouton, and this is Launch with Washtenaw Community College, a program that connects the community through learning. This year, the college is celebrating a very special anniversary, its 60th, and I am pleased to have Dr. Rose Belanca join us, the president of Washtenaw Community College. Dr. Belanca, it's so great to have you on this show today.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, actually. It's a great college, and it's a spectacular year. It's our 60th anniversary, 60 years of serving this tremendous community, and we're so fortunate and thankful.
What stands out in terms of the purpose of the college to you?
Well, one thing that I've always admired about this college is that we have been so focused for 60 years on our mission to be accessible, to be affordable, and to make sure that there aren't any barriers. And so I would say the clarity of purpose. We know why we're here. We're focused, and right from the beginning, the forefathers of this college and the voters that decided to do this realized that, you know what? People are going to need more than a high school diploma to get a job. And not everyone has the ability of going to a four-year college because either they can't afford it, or they have a job, or they were married and they can't leave home. So for whatever the reason, they decided there had to be another alternative. And so what they did is they created this college, Washtenaw Community College, the community's college, focused on preparing people for work. And whether that, because they realized that work was going to require more than just graduating from high school. And what they did is they decided to have courses, of which we still do, that align with a four-year school. So a student can come here for the first 2 years and say they want a four-year degree to become a teacher. They can start here. Or maybe someone wants to go right out to work, and then they can have a degree right from this college and enter the workforce, making a tremendous income. So they covered all the bases, and we're going to keep doing that.
So you continue to train folks for higher wage, high demand jobs, and what the state really needs since the beginning. I love that. Dr. Belanca, one of the things I think that is most powerful about the college is that you can see its impact everywhere you go in the community. Can you talk a little more about that?
Yeah, that's very true, Lori. As a matter of fact, those are probably the nurses that you see are probably graduates of WCC, the rad techs, the surgical techs that we have. The physical therapists, assistants, techs are probably from here. Not only that, the teachers, our teachers, many of them, well, we have a program aligned with universities where our teachers start here. Childcare, not only workers, but people who start their own childcare centers might have started here. In addition, we have an entrepreneurship center where we assist people to start their own small businesses, which is extremely successful. And it aligns with the Small Business Development Center and then with our Economic Development Agency, Ann Arbor Spark. But our centers of excellence are, we're very, very proud of everything we do, but we're proud of those because, for example, for our nurses, we have the National Center of Excellence for Nursing. For our cybersecurity, we are a National Center of Excellence for Cyber as well. And although this isn't an award, but we consider it a very top honor, is that Washtenaw Community College is the leading transfer college to the University of Michigan. And that is quite an honor because what that says to us is that they are validating our curriculum. And we appreciate that. We work very, very hard to continue to get their validation and to ensure our student success. So in addition to U of M, of course, our students transfer to institutions everywhere, not only to those locally like Eastern, but also Harvard, we have, and Yale. So we have all types of positions where our students go. But I also want to talk about our employers. We have students working for Toyota. We have students that might be working on your car. If you have a car right now that has a battery and also has a electric, like a hybrid, where are you going to get that fixed? So we're training that technician who can look at an automobile and is able to service it regardless of what type of engine.
Well, it's always fun when you go grocery shopping and if you have your Washtenaw Community College jacket on, people always have a story about Washtenaw Community College, no matter where you go. And I think, Dr. Blanca, what you say about the quality of those programs really speaks to the quality of our instruction and what students get when they come here. So it's amazing because I think most of our faculty, they've worked in the field, and so you always say they're teachers, and there's a difference in what that means here at the college.
Yes, it does. You know, since you mentioned that, 70% of our employees live in Washtenaw County.
Wow, that's huge.
Right. So we're at
we're everywhere. Our employees are
Yes.
here, and our students are here, and
we are so thankful and so grateful. And we think about it every day. We never take the community support for granted. You treat us well, and we will make sure that we dot every I and cross every T and do our best to give you the best community college in the state.
well, this is not a hard topic to talk about. It's such a great story, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you sharing a little bit more about the college. I know it's your favorite story too.
Of course it is. Yeah, love it. Thank you.
For 60 years, Washtenaw Community College has been an integral part of this community. What we do matters because of who it touches. It shows up in the nurse who walks into a hospital room at 3 a.m., attentive and focused, caring for someone's parent. It shows up in the police officer who answers the call, trained not just in skill, but in judgment, responsibility, and service. It shows up in the teacher who stands in front of a classroom, shaping the next generation patiently every single day. And it shows up in the people who build our future, the skilled trades and manufacturing professionals who build and power our region, the technicians, coders, and cybersecurity professionals protecting the systems we rely on every day. They are our neighbors, our family, and our future. When we support them, we support the very heart of our community. Learn more at wccnet.edu/millage.
So, Dr. Blanca, many people probably associate the college with a place that you go to start a career, but that's not the whole story.
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, approximately 10% of our students already have a bachelor's degree. And they are returning to this college, their college, to upskill, because you know with technology, things are changing so rapidly. Or perhaps they've decided they want a career change, and so they're coming here for that. Or perhaps they're already a student right now at another college like University of Michigan or Eastern, and they decide to supplement their learning with courses that will transfer from Washtenaw Community College. So we are here for all of our residents.
Dr. Blanca, I understand that annually more than 21,000 students come here to pursue academic degrees or certificates to either transfer or to specialize in a particular field or upskill, like you mentioned. And then nearly 8,000 more come here for professional development and fast-track training and personal enrichment courses. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, we realize that our community is comprised of a wide range of individuals with a wide range of interests and needs. And so our goal is to develop programming that meets a need. It's not based on what we want to do, it's on what they want us to do. And so what we have focused in on is working with an outside-in approach, working with employers to ask employers, what is it that you need? And based on that, we develop curriculum. We have asked our four-year institutions, what is it that you need? And based on that, we develop our curriculum. And we ask our students, what is it that you need? And you know what they tell us? They tell us what they need, not only in the area of curriculum, but how they can learn. So they need to have classes delivered in multiple ways. They either need to have them fast track, as you mentioned earlier, or they want them online, or they want them a hybrid, half online, half on ground. And they don't want to come for 15 weeks. Some of them do, but most of them don't. They want to come for 8 weeks, a shortened term. So we try to meet their needs, not only based on what they're going to learn, but how they might want to learn it.
For 60 years, Washtenaw Community College has helped people learn what they need when they need it at every age and stage of life. And we cannot wait to see what happens for the next 60 years. That impact is far-reaching. Thank you for watching Launch with WCC.